When we think of the world's deadliest diseases, we usually imagine heart attacks, cancer, or contagious viruses like COVID-19. But there's another illness, quiet, invisible, and often ignored, that is claiming lives every single day. That disease is depression. It is one of the leading causes of disability worldwide and a major contributor to suicide, especially among young people. What makes depression so dangerous is that it often hides behind a smile, goes undetected for years, and is widely misunderstood. It doesn't always show up in blood tests or scans, but it can be just as lethal as any physical illness. Depression is not simply feeling sad or having a rough day. It is a serious mental health disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, and functions daily. People with depression experience persistent sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest or pleasure in things they once enjoyed. Everyday tasks become exhausting. The smallest challenges feel overwhelming. Some may lose sleep while others can't get out of bed. Appetite changes, constant fatigue, and feelings of worthlessness are common. In the most severe cases, depression can lead to thoughts of self-harm or suicide. And the worst part? Many people suffering in silence believe they are simply weak or failing, when in reality they are battling a treatable condition. Recognizing the signs of depression is crucial. These include deep sadness that lasts for weeks, social withdrawal, a lack of energy, trouble concentrating, low self-esteem, and even physical symptoms like headaches or stomach pain. Depression often sneaks in gradually. A person might slowly stop caring about the things they once loved, hobbies, relationships, goals. They may begin to isolate themselves or speak negatively about their worth. When someone starts to talk about feeling like a burden or wishing they weren't alive, it's not just talk. These are red flags that should never be ignored. The causes of depression are complex and varied. Genetics can play a role. If a family member has experienced depression, the risk increases. But it's not just about DNA. Brain chemistry also matters. Neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine regulate mood, and imbalances in these chemicals can trigger depressive symptoms. Psychological and environmental factors are powerful contributors too. Childhood trauma, abuse, long-term stress, financial hardship, or the loss of a loved one can all set the stage for depression. Even chronic illness, poor nutrition, and lack of sleep can contribute. There's no one-size-fits-all cause, which is why each case must be treated with care. Thankfully, depression is treatable, and help is available. Early detection is key. If you or someone you know is showing symptoms, talk to a doctor or mental health professional. One of the most effective treatments is therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, which helps people recognize and change negative thought patterns. In some cases, medication may be prescribed to rebalance brain chemistry, but healing doesn't end in a clinic. Lifestyle also plays a powerful role. Regular physical activity, a healthy diet, quality sleep, and mindfulness practices like meditation or prayer can significantly improve mental health. Building a strong support system is just as important. No one should have to face depression alone. Talking openly, connecting with others, and removing the shame around mental illness can save lives. Faith and spirituality can also bring strength, especially for those who find hope in prayer, scripture, or community support. In closing, depression is one of the most misunderstood yet widespread health challenges of our time. It affects people of all ages, backgrounds, and beliefs. But with awareness, compassion, and action, we can fight back. Depression may be silent, but we must not be. Speak up, reach out, offer help, because healing is possible, and no one has to suffer in the dark.